Being a Filipino is something to be proud of and to be grateful for. However, there are some reasons where being a Filipino is really hard. Today, we are going to answer the question, why is it hard to be a Filipino? One of the reasons is poverty. Poverty in the Philippines arose from the rapid population growth in the country. It causes many Filipinos to not pursue their education. Others seem to be contented of their lives as poor, but many parents cannot afford to send their children to school because of financial problems. Some are starving because of overpopulation and unemployment. The second is corruptions. It is one of the biggest issues today. The reason the corruption is so bad in the Philippines is because the same families have been in power literally for decades upon decades. The corporations are monopolies, and the government keeps all competing powers out of the country so that they are able to keep their grips on the people. Next is unemployment and lack of education. There are various of people who are unemployed, and one of the reasons is that being uneducated. It is really hard for us to find a stable and permanent job because some are lack of the educational attainment. And yes, educational background is really needed, and it's one of the requirements in applying job, mostly in any field. That is the reason why there is still have unemployed, being that might leads to poverty. In addition to that is drugs and crime. It is really undeniable how chaos brings this drug and crime with the Filipino people. There are lots of families were destroyed because of the said illegal drugs and crime. Lots of education were affected, and even a brighter future might lead to opposite. Through these illegal drugs and crime arises, even innocent individuals lost their lives because illegal drug users can do all things just to satisfy their useless desires. And this is just some of the reasons why it is hard being a Filipino. Thank you for listening.